Before we begin, just want to talk a little bit about these guys. We'll often say that this is a black belt test. It's really not a test. It's a performance. It's a graduation. These guys have already passed the test. They've been working hard, of course, for years to get to where they are, but there is a very intense 14-week-long trial period where we run them through a whole bunch of hard work. We make sure that they are looking incredible at their martial arts. We work on getting them in peak physical condition. These guys have done, thousands of push-ups and ab exercises and squats. They're doing just tons and tons of techniques, practicing them hundreds of times to make sure they look really sharp for you today. So these guys have been working incredibly hard. Let's start by just giving everybody a big round of applause for working so hard. And lastly, before we begin, of course, in order to make all of this happen, I need a lot of help. Really, Sensei Greaves was the star of this Bible test. She put almost all of this together, so she's been doing a great job making sure that these guys are well organized, and it's really paid off. Of course, Sensei Barnes has also taken his share of that, and of course we have Miss Osborne and the music. We've got our special uke, Mr. Ben Piper over there. So let's give all the staff a big round of applause for working so hard to make this happen. And, which I meant to do all at the same time, don't forget our SWAT members. These guys are volunteering their time to come out and help hold boards and keep things organized. So let's give one more round of applause for our SWAT. And our second special uke, Miss Ellie as well, and let's let her out. All right. So, we're going to get started, guys. So, for all of our candidates, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
There's not that many of you guys, so you got to be extra intense. All right, I meant to pump you up before we started, but we're going to have to do it now in front of all the audience. So, come on, guys. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get our first bit of music queued up. And for group one, ready?
Hi.
Go.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Snap. All right, graduating to first degree black belt. First we have Lila Spacek. Owen Myers. Jacob Hannibal. And Reese Cavey. And turn. And off. All right, next up, let's take a look at our second degree candidates. Ready?
Hi.
Go.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
And snap. Shiken Haramitsu Daikomyo.
Shiken Haramitsu Daikomyo.
And respect. Turn and roll. Let's do our individual introductions and begin. Graduating to second degree black belt, we have Jack Schuler. And Andy Schuler. Aiden Poland. And Eva Kurtz. All right, line on up. Let's give one more big round of applause for all of our candidates in first and second degree black belt. Move up. And respect. And off. All right, great job, everybody. All right, so before we go on with the rest of our test, we are going to talk a little bit about how these guys have been raising funds for a good cause. These guys, as part of their black belt graduation, are looking to help our community out. So to tell you more about that, Miss Lila, come on down.
The black belt candidates are raising raising money for Lustgarten Foundation. This charity helps scientists to find a cure for pancreatic cancer, a disease that many people have died from and they still do not have a cure for. Overall, we have raised $551. To raise this money, we have done a snack table, wear a Tristar t-shirt to class, and a raffle. Thank you for your support and donations.
All right, great work, everybody. Okay, for the next part of our test, our first degrees are going to return to the mat. These guys are going to demonstrate their first wave of taijutsu techniques. So they're going to be demonstrating basically the traditional form that our techniques are practiced when we work on them in class. Come on out. And bow and show respect. And pretend like I had my notes ready already so I could tell you which ones you're doing and nobody will forget, especially me. All right, group one, ready? No kata, ready? Begin. All right, group two, Suino kata. Go. All right, group one, let's see, Tangeki. All right, group two, show us Hicho no kata. All right, group one, show us Amote Onikudaki. And group two, show us Muso Dori. And snap. Round to respect. All right, let's give all of our first group teammates a big round of applause. Job well done, guys. Taijutsu was looking sharp. All right, when our first degrees come out, these guys are going to demonstrate unarmed material as well, but this is going to be a little bit more dynamic and less like you would practice it normally in class. All right, first up, we have Mr. Jack Schuler and Mr. Andy Schuler. They begin. And then Sister Eva Kurtz and Aiden Olin demonstrating. Excellent work, second degrees. Bound to respect. And off. All right, nice work, guys. Our first degrees are going to return to the mat. They're going to do a second set of unarmed techniques. This time, it will be more of the fast, dynamic techniques that we saw from the second degrees. Go ahead and bow into respect. First up, Lala's pacing. Her uke, over. Next up, Bruce and Owen working together. right, good job, gentlemen. And lastly, Jacob Hannibal being attacked by Mr. Piper. Very well trained. And everybody bowing to respect. All right, great job, first degrees. You're out of here. All right, when our second degrees return to the mat, they're going to be working on some weapons techniques. First, we're going to see Andy Schuler defending with the Kasari Fundo, or weighted chain. Now for Jack's demonstration, he's going to be defending using a hanbo, 3-foot staff. Nice job, gentlemen. All right, for our next set, we're going to see Abe Bowling first with the Shuriken, or throwing stars. And lastly, Eve is going to demonstrate with the hanbo. Great work, you guys. All right, everybody bowing to respect. And you're off. Great work, guys. You're looking super sharp. Next up, we're going to get instructors lined up. They're going to be holding some boards. These guys are going to demonstrate some of the power and focus of martial arts through breaking some boards. Of course, it also just looks super cool. So that's the other reason we're doing it. All right, you guys can go ahead and bow into respect. Group 1, we're going to start with our upward elbow strike. Take practice. All right, ready? Go! All right, nice job. Omote Shiko. Take a practice. All right, ready? Go! All right, nice job. Heel stomp kick. Take a practice. So get your heel right on the center of the board. Don't kick with the flat foot. All right, ready? Go. All right, nice work, guys. Your audience, bow to respect to them, and you're out of here. And next two students up, Alan and Jacob. Bow to respect. All right, first let's see a downward hammer fist. Take a practice. Ready? Go! Excellent. Move on to a horizontal elbow strike. Ready? Go! Hit! All right, very nice. And finishing up with a roundhouse kick. All right, ready? Go! And down to respect your audience. Nice job, guys. Instructors a moment to clean up and switch over. And we'll get our second degrees lined up. Yes, come on over, get on deck. All right. So, these guys are going to be breaking 4 boards, one right after the other. So come on out, Jack, and get your instructors set up and aligned the way you need them. Ready? Go. Stop. Go back to there. Go back to the elbow. There it is. That works. Alrighty, go ahead and start practicing. Set them up. Alright, ready?
Yes, sir.
Go! Alright, practice there, Eli. Ready, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Go! Excellent! All right, go take the practice this training.
Yes, sir.
Light work. All right, just one quick minute while we kind of make sure the mats are clean and we'll get set up for the grand finale. All right, guys, so we're finally here at the last minute. What we've all been waiting for, the grand finale. These guys are going to be awarded their new rank. Give them a round of applause if you think they earned it today. I think for the test to look as undramatic as it did today, like there's no problems, there's no like, oh, are they gonna do it, are they gonna not, like everything just looked great. And it takes a lot of practice to make that happen. So, you know, sometimes when you look at it and go like, oh, it seems almost easy. Yeah, they make it look easy. These guys are working hard and it's been a pretty incredible test. So, amazing work, guys. I know for sure we've earned these new ranks, so I'm gonna pass the mic over to Sensei Barnes and let's go.
All right. The spring black belt test of 2025. Our first degree black belt, Miss Lila Spacek! Woo! Reese Cavey! Come on, guys, get the energy up! Woo! Owen Meyer! Jacob Hannibal. Now moving on to our second degrees, we have Mr. Aiden Boland. Eva Kurtz. Jack Schuler. And Mr. Andy Schuler.
Okay, guys, the very last part of our ceremony, we gotta wear those things. So, first degrees, you guys can stand on up. Go ahead and remove your brown belt and You can kiss that thing goodbye and huck it. You've been wearing it for a long time. We don't need it anymore. You can remove your white uniform. Throw on that black uniform. Tradition in martial arts is you start with a white belt, and then it just gets dirty. It gets grass on it, turns green, gets dirt on it, turns brown, gets blood on it, turns red, and then eventually you end up with a belt that's just black. And these guys have put in all that hard work with a slightly more hygienic belt now. But rub that thing across your forehead, guys. At least get some sweat on it. Bring it alive. Get it started. Tie that new belt on. All right, second degrees, you guys can stand up and let's try to get between the first degrees so that everybody can see you. So can you guys kind of move up and stagger in? Yeah, keeping the shoulders there. Perfect. All right, let's give one more huge round of applause for all of our brand new first and second degree black belts. Amazing job, everybody.
All right, ready?
3, 2,
1, jump! Yeah! All right, guys, that's it.